Hold tight, soccer fans, because the drama is just getting started. Edmond Tapsoba is staying put at Bayer Leverkusen, turning down a massive €40 million bid from a Premier League club to sign a new deal. 5 goals, 3 assists this season weren't enough to tempt him away. Leverkusen made their stance clear, and Tapsoba's getting a pay raise. But that's not all. Bayern Munich's Champions League hopes are hanging in the balance after a 5-4 thriller against Paris Saint-Germain. And Joshua Kimmich is refusing to give up, even calling for a rule change after a controversial penalty decision.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Champions League roller coaster continues. Jonathan Tah is questioning some difficult refereeing decisions after Bayern's first leg defeat to PSG, but he's also praising his team's resilience in a game that swung back and forth like a pendulum. Despite the 5-4 scoreline, Tah believes Bayern showed exactly what kind of team they are, and they're heading into the Allianz Arena with full confidence. But the story doesn't end there, because Tah is doubling down on Bayern's chances. Speaking of confidence, Jonathan Tah is absolutely convinced Bayern can still reach the Champions League final. He highlighted the team's ability to score goals, even with Vincent Kompany suspended, and emphasized the importance of performing on the pitch. 9 goals, 2 penalties, and a historic semi-final. It was a night of pure chaos, but Tah says everything is still possible for the German Giants. Get ready for a massive second leg. From Leverkusen's loyalty to Bayern's fighting spirit, the soccer world is delivering non-stop action. Tapsoba's staying, Kimmich is optimistic, and Tah is believing, and we've only scratched the surface. Don't miss a single moment of the fallout, the analysis, and the road to the Champions League final. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and let's go. Bayer Leverkusen is set to retain a key defensive asset as Edmond Tapsoba is finalizing a new contract with the club. Despite a significant €40 million bid from an unnamed Premier League team, Leverkusen has successfully fended off the interest and secured the 27-year-old's future. Tapsoba has been instrumental to Leverkusen's success since his arrival in 2020, contributing an impressive 5 goals and 3 assists across 41 appearances this season. Reliable sources, including Fabrizio Romano, confirmed the agreement, highlighting Leverkusen's firm stance in rejecting the Premier League offer. As part of the new deal, Tapsoba will also receive a salary increase, though the contract length remains undisclosed. This move solidifies Leverkusen's defensive core and denies a potential Premier League rival a valuable addition to their squad. Bayern Munich midfielder Joshua Kimmich is expressing cautious optimism despite his team's 5-4 defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final. Despite the setback, Kimmich stated he felt a sense of possibility in the dressing room following the match. A controversial penalty awarded to PSG, converted by Ousmane Dembélé, proved pivotal, and Kimmich questioned the current handball rule, suggesting it may need adjustment. While Bayern found themselves trailing 5-2 at one point, they demonstrated resilience in mounting a comeback, a factor Kimmich believes will be crucial in next week's return leg in Munich. He acknowledged the unusual feeling of losing by a goal while still sensing a chance, emphasizing the team's determination to win and reach the Champions League final. The situation is clear. Bayern must secure a victory in the second leg, and Kimmich is confident they have what it takes to achieve that goal. Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah expressed frustration with refereeing decisions following his team's 5-4 first-leg semi-final defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. Speaking to Prime Video after the match in Paris, Tah questioned a penalty awarded against Leverkusen and cited 1 or 2 minor fouls he didn't understand. Despite the contentious calls, Tah praised his team's resilience, stating they didn't allow the decisions to derail their performance. He acknowledged the intense nature of the game, a back-and-forth affair, and highlighted Leverkusen's ability to score goals, emphasizing the team's strong overall display, even amidst the absence of suspended manager Vincent Kompany. Tah affirmed the team's confidence heading into the second leg at the Allianz Arena, stating they will give their all in pursuit of a place in the final. Leverkusen will need to overcome the one-goal deficit to keep their Champions League hopes alive. A Champions League semi-final for the ages. FC Bayern Munich suffered a dramatic 5-4 defeat at Paris Saint-Germain, marking the highest-scoring semi-final in competition history. The match was a whirlwind of action, featuring 9 goals, 2 penalties, and a constant shift in momentum. Bayern initially took the lead through a Harry Kane penalty, but PSG swiftly responded, turning the game around before halftime. Kvaratskhelia and Joe Neves found the net, alongside another penalty from Ousmane Dembele, leaving Bayern trailing 3-2 at the break. The second half saw PSG extend their lead to 5-2 with further goals from Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, but Bayern refused to concede, with Dayot Upamecano and Luis Diaz narrowing the gap and injecting renewed excitement into the contest. Despite their valiant efforts, a comeback proved just out of reach. Defender Jonathan Tah expressed satisfaction with Bayern's performance, emphasizing their resilience in the face of adversity and questionable refereeing decisions, including a disputed penalty. "I wasn't quite sure about the penalty. I'll have to look at it again," Tah stated. However, he highlighted the team's mental fortitude, asserting, "We dealt with setbacks and also with difficult refereeing decisions. We don't let things like that stop us." With the second leg looming at the Allianz Arena, Tah remains optimistic, declaring, "Everything is still possible for us." He also praised the coaching staff's efforts in Vincent Kompany's absence, noting their clear communication. Despite conceding 5 goals, Tah was encouraged by Bayern's attacking prowess, stating, "I think you really saw that we can score a lot of goals." Bayern now heads home, fueled by confidence and determined to secure a place in the Champions League final.